But no, for real. Back with another creepy, scary, eerie story. And this one's not actually so creepy. I don't even know why it started like that. But really, this one is kind of more of like an abundance story, a manifestation, if you will. Now, this happened at a time in my life where I was dead broke. I'm talking scraping and scrounging, chip sandwiches for dinner type broke. I'm talking Doritos on plain white bread, and that's if you got that. Otherwise, it's a nap for dinner, if you catch my drift. This time in my life. And this was purely by my own choices. I had loving parents. I was just a degenerate. And I would make money and I would spend money and I would do things that I shouldn't be doing with said money. Okay? And I was still fat too, which is crazy. I was still getting all the food. So I was spending the money on other things and I was still getting fat. Imagine. Back to the story. Well, at this time in my life, I'm actually working at Starbucks. And I remember at this one weekend, there was like a little bit of rain. It was overcast. But then on shift one night, things got crazy. Now, the official story was it was a derecho. Okay? I don't know if you know what a derecho is, but it's like a heavy storm. But it's like an outburst storm. It's like no storm to 150 million storm in a matter of seconds. It's insanity. So we're just sitting there at work, everything's normal, and all of a sudden things are crazy. A transformer blows right outside of the house, right outside of the Starbucks. We lose power immediately. We're doing dishes in the dark. It's raining like crazy. All the power's out. All the stoplights are out on the whole way home, and I have like a 20-minute drive home and every stoplight's out. It's crazy. I've never seen anything like it. I had to take back roads because trees were in the road and all that. I digress. So after all of this crazy derecho stuff, our Starbucks is out of power for like 2 weeks. So of course all the customers go to the Starbucks down the street and they need extra help, so we want hours, so we go over there and we work over there. And it's not just down the street, it's quite a bit ways away. So I just remember one day I was really feeling down on my luck, you know. I had no clothes really, like all my clothes were like ill-fitting because I was getting fat. And I was just like really feeling like bad about myself, and I was really just wishing that I wasn't such a scumbag, and I was like, I just need a chance, you know. I was such a sad sack, but I could have fixed my life. I don't know. I didn't do it. I was lazy. But one day I was called to work at this other Starbucks, and I had to take a different route to work, which caused me to stop at a different 7-Eleven that day. And this 7-Eleven didn't have power. I don't know if that even matters, but I'm just going to mention it because I remember it. This 7-Eleven I stopped at to get cigarettes, specifically Camel Blues. I do remember that. I remember odd details about things like this. Nobody's in the store, not a single person. And I go in, I get these cigarettes, probably get a drink or something as well, and I pay the guy in cash, and he's like, cool. I'm like, cool, and I leave. I leave and I go out into my car. And in my car, I'm just like packing my cigarettes. If you're a smoker, you know about packing cigarettes. I don't smoke anymore, but I still think about these things sometimes. I'm packing my cigarettes, just getting ready to pull one out of the pack and get that nice first draw. Never smoke, kids, by the way. Never smoke. It's bad. It's very bad. I wish I would have never smoked. Some random guy comes out of nowhere. Plain white shirt, glasses, no identifying features, just random basic dude. Comes out of nowhere, not out of the store, just out of nowhere. My window's open because I'm about to smoke. And he hands me a white envelope sealed, nothing on it, and says, "This is yours." And I said, "No, it's not. What do you mean?" And he repeats, "This is yours." So I say, "Okay." What do you mean? He repeats again. This is yours. Take it. Okay. I leave. I'm too scared to open the envelope. I can't open the envelope. Are you kidding me? Why would I open that? Not yet. So I leave. I go to Starbucks. It takes another like 7 minutes to get there. But where the Starbucks is set up, you can go across the street and there's like a hardware store or something. And so like I don't go to work right away because I have anxiety. I always leave super early. So I had time. So I go into this other parking lot, like up the ways a bit, into this hardware store. And I'm like finally sitting there like, okay, let's open this thing up. Let's see what's going on. I open it up. I'm telling you. 19 hundo large. 1900 and $100 bills. 19, mind you. $1,900. Okay. I was like, oh, I'll never be able to find that man again. I'll never be able to question him. I don't know why this happened. What would I do? Do you turn that money in? Let me know in the comments below. Like and subscribe if you want to hear more. Do you turn that money in, or what do you do with that money after you realize it's $1,900? You're already away from the scene. The dude's gone. What do you do? Is it moral to give it to the police? What would they do with it? Spend it? I don't know. I do not know. I spent it. I spent it all right then and there. I went and I bought clothes. I bought a new phone. It was very selfish. But, and I also didn't start like taking care of myself or doing anything like positive. But, that was the first time I was randomly given the sum of $1,900 when I kind of needed a boost. Now there's one more story where I got a $1,900 random boost right before a major move, which was pretty crazy, and the things that followed that were eerie and synchronistic and crazy and led me to, I'll say, where I am today. You never know what you're going to get into. So if any of this intrigued you, if any of this resonated, I'd like to hear your stories too. Let me know in the comments below. And if you want to hear my second story about my $1,900 blessing, because blessings just happen like that. Life is like that if you believe in it. I promise you, it happens. I mean, I can testify randomly. But if you'd like to hear more, like and subscribe and let me know some experiences you had. I'd like to hear them. Love you guys as always, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.